Right, it's not what it looks like. Cristiano, don't. I'm masturbating. I'm masturbating. I'm drinking. I'm doing secret drink. I'm having an affair. Honey. FIFA 19.
What happened to football games? Do you know what I mean? At what point did they split and evolve away from the herd and become like this species all of their own, something that appealed only to a specific breed of console owner that probably doesn't even consider themselves to be a gamer at all? Do you know what I mean? Like in the 90s, most folk would have probably had like a wee collection of titles that included a platform game, a beat 'em up, something fast with cars in it, and probably a football game. Something you could just pick up when your pal's over for a wee quick challenge, just a bit of a laugh. But now there's this cold, stark line in the sand, and on one side it's those who haven't got a football game in their collection, and on the other side it's people for whom the football game is their collection. It's the only thing in it, the only thing in their machine. Can that line ever even be blurred again? Well, 2 years ago FIFA gave it a go. They lined up their new formation and introduced The Journey, featuring Alex Hunter, a narrative-driven mode to experience the game in, something new. FIFA 19 brings its third instalment, and look, I'm talking to you about The Journey Champions because, look, it's a bit of a guilty pleasure for me, right? I know it's entirely naff, and in places, well, not in more than places, it is entirely naff generally, but I wouldn't be watching it if it was a box set, but I am enjoying this story, and it's changing the dynamic of how I feel about playing the game. A game which, let's be honest, hasn't really changed much in the last 10 years and probably can't change very much, or it'll have a whole army of non-gamer gamers thrashing and trashing the toilets, letting off flares and giving their business to the local rival, Pro Evo. The storyline and the choices you make within it mean that you find your heroes, Alex Hunter, Danny Williams, and Kim Hunter, given different targets from the coach, or they're given a different playing style because of the training selections and personality choices that you've made. The story previously had you take on the role of both Alex Hunter and his best pal and former enemy, Danny Williams, and his sister, Kim Hunter. She even made a brief appearance in the last one, but this season there's much more from the supporting cast. And there's obvious inspiration from Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm serious. Stop laughing, I'm serious. You've got your 3 playable characters or heroes, and each hero has their own arc, and you play your way through their personal tale, making decisions along the way which will affect how the fans and your teammates, and most importantly the manager, perceives you. So you can be a superstar and have the attitude, and that might be good for your Twitter followers, but you could find yourself with more bench splitters than grass stains, and that isn't a million miles away from Grand Theft Auto. They're trying to bring those type of gamers into this world. I mean, I say the game hasn't changed much, but I mean, there is a noticeably slicker appearance, and the graphics and sound design are great, especially with the whole Champions League stuff. It sounds fantastic. There's also lovely Wii additions like house rules, so you can have an absolutely disgustingly brutal game of slide tackle soccer like the good old days. If you want to change it up for a laugh with your pal. There's also a few new goal scoring and finishing techniques, but it's the story mode that I keep coming back to, and I don't really know what it is, because let's say the story's actually bogging, but I guess it's like any good tale. I just like the characters. I root for the protagonists, and they make me want to play the game, and they make me want to play the game better. You know, like I want to do it for them. I want the story. I want it to work out well. Is that sad? It's sad, isn't it? It's a bit sad. Right, do you know what? Just forget I brought this up. Right, forget I brought it up. I'll do a real game next month.
Build the starship of your dreams with Starlink Battle for Atlas modular toys. Mixing and matching your modular toys and seeing them instantly come to life on your screen can be done in 4 easy steps. 1. Install your Joy-Cons on your Starlink Battle for Atlas mount controller. 2. Slide in a pilot with specific abilities you need. 3. Clip on a starship with a distinctive rank and wings of your choice. 4. Plug in weapons with powerful status effects and see them appear instantly on screen. Take your game to the next level by creating unique combinations that allow for maximum customization and that have a direct impact on your gameplay, whether you slide in another pilot or clip on a specific weapon to take down an enemy.
Birds mistake it for food.
Good luck out there.
One in 3
The fate of the
sea
galaxy
turtles have
is in
eaten
your
plastic
hands.
now. 95% of seabirds have eaten plastic. This is a truly
Those
global
wings that
problem.
Laurent just added are armor wings, so those are going to add more defense.
Look at that.
And-
Now it's like a tank. I love
That's
it.
awesome.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands.